Hello students, welcome you all in the social studies video. The topic of our lesson today is our industries, lesson 14. Here we will learn what is an industry, factors or materials needed for industries, types of industries and many more. So let's get started. From a small pencil to a big computer or a mobile phone, almost everything we use is made in a factory using natural resources. Thus, factory is a place where natural resources are converted into finished goods. The process of converting natural resources into finished goods using machines and human labor is called an industry. Next is factors needed for industries. Certain things are required to set up an industry. Finance or money is an important requirement to start an industry. All the below mentioned requirements are dependent on money in one way or the other. They are raw materials, machinery, labor, power supply, and transport. So let us discuss in detail. First is raw materials. Raw materials are the basic things used in making a product. Most industries are located near the source of their raw materials. This helps in getting the best quality of raw materials and saves on the transport costs. Next is machinery. Industries require different types of machines to convert raw materials into finished products. Thirdly, labor. Industries require people who can take care of different stages of product making, like thinking, planning, designing, and making the actual product. Fourthly, power supply. Industries are located where there is continuous power supply to run the machines. This power can be generated in a power plant through coal or water or in a nuclear power plant. Last is transport. Transport is very important to carry raw materials to factory and take the finished goods to the market. Next is types of industries. Industries can be divided on the basis of raw materials use and their size. On the basis of raw materials use, they are of three types. First is agro-based industries. They generate agriculture product as their raw materials. For example, textile industry, food processing industry, etc. Mineral-based industries. They use minerals as their raw materials. For example, iron and steel industry uses iron ore as raw material, and oil refineries use petroleum as raw material. Thirdly, forest-based industries. They use forest products as their raw materials. For example, shipbuilding industries uses teak as raw material and paper is made out of pulp obtained from trees. Now, on the basis of size, they are of three categories. They are large-scale industry, small-scale industry, and cottage industry. So let us look into in detail. The first is features. So the first thing is setup cost or expenditure. So in a large-scale industry, a large amount of money is needed. And when it comes to equipment's use, large machines are required. Labor size is thousands of people. Examples of large-scale industries are iron and steel industries, shipbuilding, automobiles, etc. Now comes the small-scale industry. When it comes to expenditure, a little less money is required, and equipment uses small machines. When it comes to labor size, a few number of people are required. Example of small-scale industries are furniture, handloom, clothes, electrical and plastic goods utensils. Now, the last is cottage industry. When it comes to expenditure, small and set up at home only or small workshop. Equipment used are simple tools and no machines. Labor size is mostly run by the members of the family or very few workers. Example of cottage industries are weaving cloth like shawls, silk saris, handicrafts that is handmade toys, baskets, etc. Some important industries in India. The iron and steel industry is a large-scale industry that is located near the iron ore deposits and coal mines. The main centers of iron and steel production in India are Durgapur, Jamshedpur, Bhilai, Vishakhapatnam, Rourkela, and Salem. This industry also supports many small industries. Next is cotton textile industry. It is an important industry of the country. The industry has centers located in Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Madurai, and Coimbatore. The sugar industry in India is another important industry of the country. Its centers are located in Meerut, Belgaum, Ahmednagar, and Coimbatore. Oil refineries. It provides raw materials for industries like fertilizers, cosmetic, rubber, and pharmaceutical industries. Pharmaceutical meaning a place where medicinal drugs are prepared, used, or sold. They are located in Assam, West Bengal, Bihar, and Gujarat. Vishakhapatnam, Mumbai, Panaji, and Kochi have famous shipbuilding yards. Automobile plants are located in Ahmedabad, Gorgaon, Jamshedpur, Pune, Kolkata, and Nasik. Electronic and engineering goods industries producing domestic appliances and machinery like tractors, pumps, telephones are based in Mumbai, Chennai, Bengaluru, and Hyderabad. The next is reform measures for industries. The industries make our lives easier and more comfortable. However, the activities of some industries cause air and water pollution and deforestation. Other countries of the world have started using better and more environment-friendly methods of producing goods. Both the government and industries in India are making efforts to adopt better science and technology and practice that cause minimal damage to the environment. With this, I come to the end of our topic of this lesson. See you in the next round of video. Till then, happy learning and stay safe.